Hey guys, Samo here. Thanks for checking out the channel and its contents. And if you feel like it, please do subscribe. Thanks so much. Enjoy the video. Bye.
Separating it out from everything else.
Yeah.
We got connected with some major record labels. Electro Asylum was the record label where we kind of had our sort of a breakthrough.
Yeah.
What was going on was that jazz fusion with Herbie and Chick and let's see, all the great fusion bands.
Yeah, like Mahavishnu and everything. Yeah.
Mahavishnu for sure.
Yeah.
And Gary Burton.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the people at Electro Asylum thought that we might be able to reach the same wider audience as their other fusion bands, not realizing that the sound decibel label that we played at was so incredibly quiet that a big audience couldn't even hear us, So it was always kind of forced to be sort of a chamber group because the instruments weren't that loud. And when we tried to electrify them, like put a pickup on the guitar or on the oboe or the bass, it changed the instruments and the music so much that it was hard to come to grips with the fact that we needed to do that to communicate with our audience. And so we didn't. But in the meantime, we were signed to Electro Asylum to make a series of albums, which were some of our really best albums in that early. Some beautiful stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
By 1977, we were filling up pretty good sized concert halls. Like we played Carnegie Hall just by ourselves, not as an opening act, and got like 2,500 people, and we filled up Carnegie Hall in 1977.
How was that like for you guys? I mean, or for you personally?
Well, I was quite frightened, but I had enough experience that I could center my task, to play the melodies, play the chords and the scales, and just focus on what it is that I need to get right.
Yeah.
And stay connected with the rest of the band. And it was challenging, but it also was exciting to have reached such heights,
Yeah.
For large audiences.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were going to get that far.
Incredible. Yeah.
And then Colin's wife was going to have a baby. Ralph was moving out of New York, and we in 1980. That happened in 1980, I think. And we took a year off, and our visibility started going away, and didn't have quite the impact that we had in our earlier days. So eventually, we started getting connected with ECM and Manfred Eicher and Thomas Strubson, who introduced us to the European audience.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you that. When did you first come to Europe, actually? I mean, what was the first year?
I think it was around 1973.
Already? Oh, wow, okay.
Early days. Well, the interesting thing was Manfred found that the music of our band was really good and interesting and really fit with his label. And at that time, Thomas Strubson was doing a lot of the booking to make it possible financially to bring these bands from the States to play. And Manfred also would record a lot of he both put people on the road and recorded their music on the ECM label.
Yeah.
And Oregon actually didn't join ECM until like 10 years of touring in Europe. So then eventually we did get connected and made a series, I think 3 albums for ECM.
Yeah.
And that was more and more Oregon became a European group, and which was great, because the audiences were sophisticated and very open, and they'd been exposed to a lot of different kinds of jazz and kinds of music, and they didn't draw a line through certain things. That people like jazz and might like ballet and um, folk music and blues and all kinds of music that didn't specialize in one kind of music for the most part.
Yeah.
So we found the audiences there really, really interesting and interested in us.
Yeah. So, but in 1973, when you came the first time to Europe, where did you guys play? Like, was Germany or France or Belgium?
We had small concert halls. Our first gig, I think, was opposite Paul Bley in
Wow.
in I believe it was a little room in Stuttgart.
Wow.
And then we played the America House in Munich, and we played a lot of smallish but elegant venues.
Yeah, beautiful. That's so nice. Yeah.
And it was challenging because we weren't all that consistent in our early days, and we didn't help matters very much by insisting on doing a lot of free improvisation.
That's okay. That's funny.
But eventually we got to the place where we could play pretty consistently. But sometimes it used to seem like it would take a miracle to get through a tune without making some really bad things happen.